How's it going, top shaggers, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I've not posted on YouTube in nearly 2 months, which in YouTube time, we all know that's about 2 years. So I'm glad to be back. Why did I take a big break? Just because I felt like I needed it. That's all it is. I've been fine, I'm well, my family's well, Catherine's well, everything's going all right. I just needed a bit of a break away from YouTube to get some inspiration, some motivation, and some creativity back. So basically, yeah, it's been a bit of a tolerance break. But I've been out camping loads. What exactly have I been doing? Well, I've been woodland camping in North Wales with the Cheshire Wanderer, my mate Timmy, and Rick T Outdoors from YouTube, where I made a really cool bushcraft tripod pot hanger thing that you slide a shaft through the middle and then just put a little peg across to keep it in place. It's got a few notches on there. That worked really well. I've been camping with some mates in my local woods. I paddled the River Stour to the sea with Jake's journey mate and Primal Nomad. Camped out at my friend's land. I packcraft camped Cambridge city centre, which I did film, but I'm not sure if I should put it out or not because basically it turned into a pub crawl. So let me know if you actually still want to see that or not. I've been camping in Dover with Catherine, right on top of the White Cliffs. And I've been camping back where I grew up as a kid in Buckinghamshire with my mate Paul and my friend Nick. Oh yeah, and I've been up in Scotland with my mate Jake, which is the start of this series. We did all of our admin out of my car for the week and wild camped every night. It's just a couple of mates having a bit of a laugh, nothing too serious, but I hope you enjoy. Day 0 was a travel day and we arrived really late, so we just slung the tarp up in the woods next to the car and then in the morning nipped into a hiker's cafe on the West Highland Way before starting our first full day in Scotland. Right then, breakfast has been smashed. We're now at the Glencoe Visitor Centre. Jake reckons there's some like Neolithic stuff and some more history bits in here, so let's go check that out. Should we get into some old school bike packing, look? Yeah. Bushcraft bike packing, mate. All canvas stuff. So this is all Walter Elliott's kit, who was a local, lived in the Glen. Bit of a legend round here, it seems. This is a turf house. Are you even an ultralight hiker if you haven't cut your toothbrush down? Just arrived in Fort William. We're parked at the Mozzers because you get 3 hours free parking. Just gonna go and check out some outdoor shops and see what's about in Fort William. Let's have it. End of the West Island Way. Tough slog that, real tough slog, long old way, just from that spoons there. We're just on the way to Malig. We're going to go and have a little poke around there and then head back down south and go and check out a woodland to hopefully camp in tonight. So let's get back on the road and we'll see ya in Malig. Right, you are then, we've just parked up in Malig, having a little look over the bay and all the boats at the minute. I think Jake wants some scran, so we might go find some food quick. So we're going to go find some chips or something, see what's cooking. Yeah. What are you saying? Let's go. Fancy a little bit of chippy dinner. Croissant on top of a bin. There you go. Very inviting. Jake got the last... What is it, bro? Ham and cheese? Ham and cheese. so they were all out of most things, but the croissant remained. Yeah, go on, climb the ladder up. I'll meet you at the top.
Oh, he's not connected.
Do you want me to do it? Pint? He's got a seagull on his head, he's got a seagull on his head. Bloody content creators here. Made it to the spot, and as you all already know, first things first, let's get this hammock and tarp up. It's a complete midge fest under here. As you can probably hear on the tarp, I'm pretty tarp bound at the minute because the rain's coming down. Something good. Whoa! Something pretty awesome just happened. I was just sitting here chilling and I heard the ground rumble, and then the roar of a steam train came out of the tunnel and just filled the whole valley with smoke. It was pretty cool. I'll put a clip in here now, look. The plan today was to go and camp at Dumbledore's grave. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, there's like an island in the middle of a loch, and we were going to pack craft out to that and then set the hammocks up and camp there. But when we got there, we met a couple of lads that were just getting kayaks off the roof of the car. So we went and had a chat with them, and it turned out they were going to paddle out and camp on that island. And then the rain started coming in, so we decided to sack it off, give them their privacy, and we were going to go and do our own thing because the island's pretty small. So we had a quick look at the map, and about a mile or two down the road we saw this woodland, which is the one we're in now. So we've decided to come and camp here. We did a quick recce, saw that train track, and I just saw the trees and thought I want to sling my hammock there. After doing a recce, we decided that there wasn't really enough wood here to have a fire, and we don't want to be those guys that start coming hacking down all the small little copses. So we went to Lidl and got a load of food in, a few bits to cook up tonight and a bit of breakfast for tomorrow. And then yeah, I bought a load of wood from the petrol station, and yeah, we just got some steaks and a bit of veg and the usual like bushcrafty sort of dinner. So yeah, we need to get a fire going really, because that's what we've got for Scran. Just chilling at the minute. It's a little bit early for dinner, a little bit early to get the fire on. There's still plenty of people on the road because there's a B road literally just down there. So like, it's different from just going in the woods or doing a random stealth camp. It's a bit like, it's got another layer, it's atmospheric, and I don't know. We're in Scotland, baby. It's wicked. I'm having a sick time. Let's go and have a little walk down the hill because I am with Jake's journey, mate. Big up, Jake. Let's go and check out his setup. He found a little bit of flat ground down here, so he's decided to sling his hammock as well. He's got a nice A-frame on the go here. Look at him just swinging about down there.
Just chilling, chatting to Bex because she's in Kyrgyzstan.
Oh yeah, Girl Outdoors is Jake's girlfriend. You might know her from YouTube, and she's out in Kyrgyzstan at the minute doing a bike race or something, like a, what is it? Is it a gravel race or?
It's
a mountain race
races in the world. It's called the Silk Race.
The Silk Race.
Yeah.
Shout out Becky lass.
Yeah.
Go on. So Jake's got the side profile view, and then that's me up there. Look. Those of you, if you're new to the channel and you've not seen this setup before, DD hammocks, tarp, and that is to go with the king size hammock up there. I've done a whole video on this. I think it was the last one I posted, if you're interested, but I really like the camouflage pattern. Cheers everyone. I'm gonna sit here and share some beer. It's only a Stella, but it's honest beer. I'm gonna share some beer with my mate Sherwood and my mate Jake's journey, mate.
I've lost
Have
my
you got
beer.
a beer?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh,
feet,
do you want me to crack it for you?
No, I've got one open, look, next to the speaker.
Where?
Next to the speaker, the Miffer.
Oh, that one?
Miffer,
That's nearly done. That's nearly done.
Cheers,
Now, John, let's have a quick cheers, bro. Cheers to Scotland.
This one matches my jacket.
It does, doesn't it? Spot on. Cheers to
Go on,
Scotland,
Bradley.
cheers to the trip. Cheers everyone, let's enjoy this midge fest together.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It is a midge fest, isn't it?
Proper, mate, they were doing my nutting, bro. That's the only reason I'm wearing this jacket. Just going. They're not even like, they don't even hurt when they bite, it's just annoying, isn't it? It's not like mozzie bites that you feel that instant like needle going into your arm. They're just annoying, it's like a tickle more than anything. But Scotland's renowned for it, we knew it was happening. I've got a head net. Did you bring a head net?
Yeah.
We both got head nets, we're alright. We'll be in the hammocks anyway that have both got bug nets on, so it won't be a drama tonight. Not sure if it's a candle or not, but we brought a little citronella candle and the midges seem to have died down a little bit. Maybe it's the candle, maybe not, who knows, could be the wind. Ready to light the fire. Me and Jake are leave no trace campers. We've brought our own wood. As I said earlier, we don't want to strip what little wood there is around, so we've brought our own, and this will all be covered back over in the morning. And I'm not bushcrafting it today. I've got a fire dragon and a lighter. What's the point in bushcrafting it when we've brought our own wood in? Pointless, innit? And the veg is chopped up. Although very popular, I've not done steak in a while, so I'm looking forward to that. Cooked pretty well, to be fair, I think. Hopefully Jake enjoys it.
Looks boss, mate, looks boss.
Let's go, mate. Enjoy, dude.
And I'm pretty happy with that.
What do you reckon?
I'm turbo impressed.
I'm eating out the pan as well. Hummus and steak. If you don't know about that already, get on that. That's a real good mix. You can cut your steak into strips and dip it in the hummus. Same with the asparagus. Bit of seasoning on there, just like you would on your steak, and dip the little heads in the hummus, and it's real nice. Been on and off rain all day, and I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. The warmth of the campfire is just, it's so nice to sit by a fire and just, you feel the warmth go through your whole body. It's you know, you're out here in nature, it's a bit breezy, as I said, on and off rain, and then you just sit by this, mate, you just feel whole again. It's just the one. Take it easy. Halloumi snack going in the pan.
Good gear, let's have a go then. That's cooked perfectly, that is.
Halloumi's really good with honey as well, man. If you drizzle honey on it. Oh, it just crisps up real good as well. Help yourself, my man.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm standing on top of a rock and it started to drizzle already. I've only been awake about 20 minutes, but I decided to get out my hammock, sling my coat on, and we're camping down there in the hammocks. And you can probably see the train line going off into the background there. So yeah, I thought I'd just come and have a little morning stretch of the old legs, climb up some elevation. It's looking really misty on the tops up there, look. But the rain was kind of on and off all night. I woke up a few times in the night hearing it either pelting down or, to be fair, I'd slid down my hammock a couple of times because turns out I'd put the feet ever so slightly lower than the head end, so you know what that does, you just keep waking up in the middle of the hammock with your toes right at the end. So yeah, feeling good today, feeling good, ready for another day of adventuring. This is the second full day in Scotland. Don't know what we're going to be doing today, I don't know what camp we're going to do, but we've got a few things on the list, a few things in mind. But I'll tell you what, it's still refreshing up here. It's like really light mist. I'm not really getting that wet by it, but when I breathe in, man, you can really, I don't know, it sounds weird, but you can really tell the difference. The quality of air up here is just, it's crisp, it's clean. It's just these little bastards that keep annoying me. Anyways, I've got a naughty little tin of Red Bull to drink, but don't tell anyone because it's well bad for you and that, and I'll get told off in the comments, but I'm going to enjoy that and then go back down. Whoa! nearly fell over, and make some breakfast or something. So I'll see you when we're back down there. Well, I've got back in the hammock just to avoid the midges because they're still ruthless this morning. Jake's up and about. He's gone and got back in his hammock as well, though. We were just kind of hanging out over here chilling, and they were just annoying the hell out of us. I've got bumps all over my face this morning. They're more itchy today than they were last night. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just because I didn't feel the bites at the time or something. But yeah, not a lot going on. It's about 10 o'clock. I still need to get breakfast on as well, so hopefully the smoke will get rid of some of them as well. And we've just got some sausage and eggs and some wraps. Just a boggy standard breakfast, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I might boil up some eggs as well, actually. Got the billy can. Maybe do both. Nothing says fun like packing down in the wet.
Oh,
I'm not looking forward to it.
Wet kit, dry kit drills.
Yeah, you know the score. What's in your eye? Midgie, probably.
Midgie.
And that is me all packed away. Can you see all the midges around my bag? Oh, they're going for my eyes and everything. It's so bad. Need to get out of here quick time. But that's me packed up. Place looking just as good as when I found it. But I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. And that is us back in the car away from them midges. That got savage. They were going for the corners of my eye, and there's like loads of them all around my eyes. So yeah, got back to the car. Just missed filming the Harry Potter train as well. I stood and waited on the top of the gate for a while, and then as soon as I got back in the car, it went past, didn't it? So now we're going to head back down to Fort William. I need to get some diesel, but we've done alright, to be fair. 73 quid I put in at the start of the trip back in Suffolk, and we've got nearly 600 miles out the tank, so done pretty well, but it's time for a refill. We're gonna go get some scran and sort our kit out and all that, ready for a camp tonight. Fingers crossed the weather stays like this. It's beautiful out there at the minute, but yeah, onwards to Fort William again. We didn't actually get the fire going this morning again to cook any breakfast up, just because of the midges were doing our flipping nutting. So we're gonna get some breakfast while we're in Fort William as well. I think Jake might know a spot, he says.
I know a guy.
He knows a guy about some brekkie, so I trust your word on that, Shag.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. We'll have to, bit of bacon, nice coffee, each bash bosh.
Bit of egg, bit of sausage, bit of albinos. Just a job, mate, just a job.
Tatty scones.
Tatty scones! Okay, so we've ended up in the Highlands cinema, and I'm not getting a breakfast. I've got a pepperoni pizza, some chips and a pint coming because it's nearly 1 o'clock now, so it is lunchtime. So I've got a nice pint of local pale. Jake's on the voddy. That's water, isn't it? H2O. Bit parched.
It's the old water, mate. A bit parched, need a bit of... Oh, we are, chips are in.
Oh, bosh.
Brilliant, thank you.
Quick stop at Lidl just to grab some food. I went to Cotswolds and got a new midgie net for my head because it turns out I didn't have mine, and I got some tent pegs for my canvas bivvy that I'm planning on using tonight. Yo, my dudes, right, we've just got into a little wood block because the Devil's Staircase camp, we've decided to scrap it because there's yellow weather warnings for wind, and it was hotting it down when we was in the car, and as we drove past we had a quick look at the weather forecast, and it is supposed to hurtle it down all night up there, so we didn't fancy it. I've only got my canvas swag as well. I was willing to carry it to the top of the hill, but with this weather, we would have just got there, pitched, and then I probably would have been destined to sit in that canvas swag all night, and I can't even sit up in it. So we've decided to sack it off, come to the woods. We've got a nice little river behind us right here, so we'll have a nice little camp on some flat ground tonight. I'm going to pitch the tarp that I used last night as an A-frame, a big wide A-frame, enough room that Jake can sit on his chair. But other to that, I mean, it's like a 4.5 by 3.5 metre tarp. It's massive, so it's plenty big enough for us both to camp under there tonight. So that's what we're going to do. Maybe get a little fire going. We've still got some ingredients left over from last night. Still got a little bit of asparagus. We've got some Mexican rice. I've got some cooked chicken. So we'll just have a little mash up, throw it all together, and the job should be a good one. But for now, I'm going to go set this tarp up before the rain comes back in.
Yeah, got mine. Sweet.
The rain's coming in, the wind's coming in, so let's get a nice little campfire going, get a bit of warmth in our bones. We've got a bit of asparagus, bit of onion, bit of garlic, some seasoning, some pre-cooked chicken in a tray, and then 2 packets of Mexican style rice. Mix it all together, save spending more money than we need to, you know. Cheap road trip, that's what it's all about, keep the costs down. Hence why I'm drinking Stella, and we shopped at Lidl.
That's some top class gear, that is.
Is that alright?
Yeah, some good stuff, man.
Yes, lad.
You know who this is, don't you?
Yeah,
The guy who just... Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Donnies. We're up and about. We've already had a coffee and all that. The midges came out this morning because the wind was kind of ripping through last night, but it died off in the night. I woke up a couple of times just to rearrange my blanket and stuff. But this morning it was really calm, really peaceful, which brought all the midges out, so I had to don the hairnet. But my face is peppered, under my chin's peppered, my arms are peppered. So yeah, I'm really itchy this morning. But yeah, we're all good. We've had a brew and we're just hanging out now. We're about to pack down. I'll show you the setups quickly. And yeah, pack down and then head out of here. I think we want to go for a wild swim somewhere today. We might go up and stay in this shelter that Jakey boy knows about. And speaking of the lad, here he is. Morning, bro.
Legends.
All good, Shagzilla?
All good, man.
All
Nice
good.
sleep. Apart from them mozzies, it's
Apart
they're
from the
the old midges. Getting done in.
To be fair as well, you can see the trees as well. This ended up being like the best spot for this size of tarp. This is the XL tarp. And the wind was kind of coming in this way, so it was a bit of a wind tunnel to start
Yeah.
with. We couldn't be bothered to take it down and pitch it somewhere else, but luckily, yeah, as I say, it died off. But yeah, let me show you this setup quick. Most of you already know my setup that watch the channel. I've got my cushion, my reindeer pelt, issued summer sleeping bag, DPM bivvy bag, merino wool blanket. There's my camera bag. You can see we've both gone a bit staggered. We're on the 45. That just fit us in perfect, with space for kit on both sides as well. Plenty of room, fully covered. And this is like bushcrafter and hiker. Jake, do you want to talk us through your setup, which is definitely hiking based? Because those of you that didn't see the video that I did with Jake down south, Jake's just finished walking the whole length of Britain, haven't you, lad?
Yeah, buddy.
Smashed out. What you doing, like three and a bit months?
Just under 3 months.
Just under 3 months.
Yeah.
Do well, mate.
Took it pretty chill. Yeah, this was the bed setup pretty much, minus the that's the Helicontex SAS smock jacket, and I just used that last night because we had that bit of a wind tunnel coming in, like you were saying before. I just put that over the end of my quilt, and it just gave it a bit of windproofness because we were getting blasted by the old Mother Nature. But yeah, I'm just running a bit of polycro on the ground. It's just a really super ultra lightweight bit of cheapo plastic. You get them off Amazon. I run that on the ground to keep my gear dry. Then I've got, underneath this, I've got a Z-Light pad, or the Nemo variant of it. I didn't take that on my trail. I just used the inflatable mat above it, which is the Thermarest Neo-Air X-Lite. Super warm, super comfy. Weighs about 450 grams, which I know you're not bothered about.
Jake's a geek, by the way. Jake's a geek, a hiker geek. He loves it. He's got his kit dialed in proper. And what's the quilt and the pillow, dude?
The quilt is the Enlightened Equipment Enigma quilt, I believe it is, and that's the synthetic one. So
feels nice.
Closed foot box, but they strap to your mat.
Yeah.
You can move around freely inside them without the worries of a sleeping bag, and they're lighter because they ain't got the zip.
Sound.
Yeah, it's comfy, man. A nice warm sleep. The pillow's a Marmot one, I believe it is. I don't usually use that, but like I was saying to the camera before, I sacrificed a little bit of weight on my sleeping system so I could have a heavier jacket I can wear inside the setup. So usually I'd use this as my pillow, but I thought I'll wear it inside for the warmth and chuck the pillow in as an extra.
Lovely old job, lad. And if you're into the van life stuff or any hiking bits and other adventures, Jake's your boy. He's got a channel. I'll put it in the old Desi as well. And he likes to chat, and he's funny and cool. All right, see ya. Bye, mate.
See you later.
See you, mate. Bye. Don't know what you guys were taught, but I was always taught in the military to have your heaviest stuff in your kit near the top. So I've always carried that with me. So all my sleeping kit goes in the middle of my Bergen, and then my heavy bits, what I'd say was heavy bits, I put my blanket on top of that, then my pan, my bowl goes in the side pouch, and then the tarp goes at the top just because that's the thing that I want to get to fastest if the rain starts coming in. My ridgeline goes in my top flap, in the top zip, so that's the first thing I can grab. Set the ridgeline up, lift the lid up, grab my tarp, that's set up. Cordage is either attached to the tarp or it's in one of my side pouches. Just a quick deployment, and yeah, it's just better for your back with the weight up the top as well. But obviously on the very top is my pelt because I've got nowhere else to put it. But sometimes, even if it's raining, it's nice to get the pelt out, roll that out without getting wet knees. And it's all little stuff like that, especially when you're up in Scotland, that actually matters when the weather can turn on you just like that, you know. And I'm wearing my head net because the midges are back out. Yeah, I want to go for a swim, so I've brought the Gibraltar Trading Company silky shorts. I really love them guys. He's an ex-Royal Marine, current serving firefighter. So I've brought them along to do some swimming with. I did buy them as well, by the way, but I wasn't a sponsored thing or anything, I just wanted to shout them out. So this woodland is really popular with campers. People are leaving stuff everywhere. There's fire pits absolutely everywhere. There was a group in here last night that came in quite late, and even they've left a few bits which I'll take with me, but here's our bit, nice and tidy, as per, you know the drill. But yeah, we're packed up and we're moving on. And the fire pit that we used was already here when we got here, and we've tidied all our bits up, but we're going to leave it where it is just so it saves more people creating more fire pits. We don't need any more in this woods, there's plenty already, so we're just leaving it as is but empty. And we've come to the end of the first episode of this series. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I had such a good time up in Scotland. I've got a few more videos to come. So if you did enjoy the video, now would probably be a good time to subscribe if you're new to the channel and you did actually enjoy it, obviously. And if you don't want to, then don't. But yeah, it'd be really cool if you jumped on board. I'm already editing the second episode now, so it's not going to be 2 months until I get that to you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed episode 1. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week, look after yourselves, be good to each other, and most importantly, love yourself. I'll catch you next week.